You have entered the Chronic's rabbit hole. And Remy, thank you so much for your Patreon membership request and for bringing Dragonforce down the rabbit hole. We have only reacted to Dragonforce one time on the channel before, so I'm very excited to get back to this band. They shred so hard on the guitar, and the song that we are doing today is Soldiers of the Wastelands from the album Sonic Firestorm. Chronicans, thank you so much for spending time with me today. As I said before, Dragonforce has come down the rabbit hole one time, and what we did was Power of the Triforce. I thought that's amazing. I love my Zelda. I love my guitar. I love Dragonforce as well, because I actually know Dragonforce from growing up with Guitar Hero. We all know on Guitar Hero 3, Through the Fire and Flames is one of the hardest songs ever to do on that game, probably out of any of the Guitar Hero games. If you have been able to play Through the Fire and Flames on Expert, let me know in the comments below, because that is incredibly impressive. But we are here with Soldiers of the Wasteland. This is from an album I haven't heard before. I actually really love the vocals with Dragonforce and obviously the guitar work, so I'm looking forward to this. This is a longer song, almost 10 minutes long, so I'm really excited for this as well. And this is the Spotify version with some awesome quality. Here we go.
Burning fires, burning lives on the long distant roads, through the lost mountains, endless, so far away from home.
Oh, they got some harmonic singing, right? So melodic. Oh my god, you gotta be kidding. And behind that chuggy riff is that cool keyboard almost like sound. God, they just shred. Oh wow, that's actually really nice. God, they're so video game-like too, right?
Crossing battle savage seas towards the mountains high, forest plains of wilderness, we're striking out tonight. On towards our destiny, we travel far and wide, journey through the darkness as your hearts refuse to die. In the flames of hell,
they got like a Rhapsody vibe to them too, you know?
with the forces of the blackest nights, they're staring at the sun. Far across the distant plains of ice, we're searching for the sword. When the time has come for battle now, we follow with the horde. We will ride with fire burning hot towards the night sky, in the land of long ago, forever in our soul. Fly on wings of shine and still a burning so bright.
Got the drummer too, right?
Warriors, we're riding on again, burning fires, burning lives on the long distant roads, through the lost mountains, endless, so far away from home.
They have such a rock vibe to them. It's really easy to sing with them because they almost have like their harmonic singing the whole time. It makes you just want to join right in. And I'm trying to focus not specifically on the guitar on this, because obviously the guitar I'm going to love, but I wanted to focus on all the extra effects that makes Dragonforce like a full band and why they're actually really good from top to bottom. And I think the drummer's really standing out because with something with this high of a tempo, because these guitar riffs are just flying in, but they're not like incredibly technical on these ones, but the drum has to keep up with this pace. And I think that's one of the hardest things. And I wish I could hear the bass even more. I want to pay attention more to the bass moving forward, but something about Dragonforce, there's something familiar with every song that I have heard from Dragonforce, and it's really just that happiness, that video game vibe. Like that's why I was so happy when they actually covered like a Zelda type of a song, because you can hear it in here. You can hear kind of the folkiness and the foresty of all that stuff. And I'm loving the keyboard in this too.
Soldiers forever, we fought long ago. We're all lost in the darkness, so far away from home. Fallen soldiers taste the steel of death, the daylight dawning. Sun will shine upon
I love it. They can change the tempo so much too.
If you break through the boundaries of life, this feeling of despair, and they tie in their sleep for the world that will not care. You feel lost in the labyrinth of pain, it's becoming dismay. There's a voice inside that's calling another wasted day. Can't you see the history, the suffocating madness? In the land of fallen souls, there's nowhere left, no place to go. I have traveled far and wide across this wasteland.
Always a journey.
Searching for the answers, for the right to understand. Burning fires, burning loves on the long distant road, through the lost mountains endless, so far away from home. Warrior soldiers forever, we fought long ago. We're all lost in the darkness, so far away from home.
Okay, so like these lyrics are awesome too. I'm loving the music too, but they're really just talking, obviously, soldiers of the wasteland, all these souls that we have lost throughout all these battles. But if you walk by it, like, what really is the point of all this? And I think a lot of metal really tries to address that, and that's what becomes so story of it, because it's reflecting. It's like the people that are walking upon all this wasteland that now get to make the music about this. And that's why there's always that common thread. And honestly, this is a great song. I didn't think they would have like these type of long epics like this. I forgot how long Through the Fire and Flames is. I think it's like 6 or 7 minutes. But I'm liking the tempo on this one, and that it's not just all technical. Like, they really are showing their full range on this one. Great as to say, not technical. Yeah, see, they're even mellowing it. See, I'm happy to see this side of Dragonforce. Nice. Get a groovy groove. There's the bass. Different tempo here. Nice bass. Oh my god. So melodic and so great. Oh, we're marching now. Here you go, drummer. See, I did not expect that. Like I said, the only thing I really experienced was the first album. Not maybe it wasn't their first album, but whatever album Through the Fire and Flames was from. I kind of listened to a lot of that, but it all sounded so familiar and wasn't better than Through the Fire and Flames. So that's all I really listened to from Dragonforce. Then I've heard their Zelda But this, Soldiers of the Wasteland, is really showing their full progression of what they really can do as a band. And that's really what I was hoping for with this pick. So thank you so much, Remy, on this, because this is definitely becoming one of my favorites already for a band that I'm getting excited to dive into. Here we go.
Boundaries as hellfire falls from the sky. Shadow of pain will arise from the ashes of those fallen ones who have died. A holy master with fire and fury of hell will see his building done. Blasting from high as the battle unfolds through the gates of the city we come.
Oh! Holy crap. It doesn't stop. Getting ear bumps. Oh my gosh, y'all. So like, I think you can see I love my Dream Theater and my John Petrucci on guitar, but Dragonforce has two Petruccis going back and forth battling, and it makes it just unstoppable. But what made that solo stand out even more for me than, say, the Through the Fire and Flames multiple solos is the ability for the Soldiers of the Wastelands to go through different tempos, and especially how they dropped it to a slower tempo that you really could feel the bass. And then when that explosion of that guitar work of a solo, I don't even know how many solos that was back and forth, and obviously it's all one in the thing, but the tempo changes, and it felt like it was jumping between both guitarists there. And I just am so excited to go watch this live after this too, because I noticed there was a live performance of this too, and to see that live, oh my god, that's like one of the best solos I've ever heard from start to finish. I want to go back to it right now, but that was such a long solo. I'm scared to even see how long that was. That one was probably like 2 to 3 minutes. I'm not gonna lie. So that is very impressive. When I was growing up, I'm always looking for solos that are that long and that impressive, and I always think you can only find them with Dream Theater, stuff like that. So that's why I'm saying I'm very excited for this Dragonforce to be in my life again.
Towards the night sky, in the land of long ago,
oh, that was so good.
In the
it's a riff, a lick, a solo. What do you even call those moments? Help me out there. God, that's so good. We're jumping into Nemo. Oh my God, y'all. That was so much fun. Thank you so much for that, Remy. You love guitar. I love guitar. A lot of us Chronicans love guitar on this channel. And I think Dragonforce, for me, where I grew up, I don't know why they were so gimmicky in my circle, and it was like a band that if you went into, it was like kind of a gimmick, and I don't know why. And I guess maybe they fell into kind of what Dream Theater was being accused for sometimes, at least in my circle, was like the soul, no soul in it, and the soullessness, I guess, which is what Dream Theater was used to being accused for just being so technically impressive and like hard to follow, or for some people that maybe weren't that open to that type of music and how complex and diverse it is. But for me, I think this is a perfect song actually to listen to if you have never heard Dragonforce before. The reason why I say this is its ability to go through so many different tempos compared to the Through the Fire and Flames. You get kind of the familiarity if you already know Dragonforce as well with the Through the Fire and Flames. So this is also a good second pick for Dragonforce as well. And Soldiers of the Wasteland definitely is a song I'm going to go right back to, like I said, to go see this performed live. But I wasn't expecting them to bring their tempo so far down, which I was so excited for, because now I'm trying to focus on different things and look at art in different ways. I used to only look at art through guitar, which is why Dragonforce is such a good pick for me. But now that I'm trying to look at art, not just from top to bottom, but like, under and from left to right in different ways. Alanna and I just went to an art gallery. So I got to see how she dissects art, not just music. And as we know, music is art. So you got to learn to try to dissect it in different ways. So that's why I was really happy when you could actually hear the bass, because once you can hear it for the first time, then when it's not coming in as prominent, when the guitar's going psycho, you still can hear it a little bit, because then you're familiar with what type of bass sound they're trying to push out. Because with Dragonforce, it's such an incredible tempo once that guitar comes in, and it's honestly addicting for me. Just chugging that guitar is all I need. So anything else becomes just fantastic. And you could just feel that rhythm they were doing with the song from start to finish. The lyrics itself were even investigating. You could see it was just about like the patheticness of what war really is in the wasteland that it becomes, and all these restless souls that really shouldn't be dead that come from war. So this is awesome. I'm so excited to get back with Dragonforce. I want to see more. And if y'all want to see me do some more Dragonforce and you know the perfect song for me, please let me know in the comments below. Like this video if you had a good time, and subscribe if you are new, and hit that notification bell if you don't want to miss the next one coming down the rabbit hole. We are now exiting that rabbit hole. Thank you so much, Remy. Chronicans, peace and love. God bless y'all.